Welcome back. Today I want to try to answer the question, are we, meaning those of us living on planet Earth, maybe you don't live on planet Earth, but those of us living on planet Earth, are we in some kind of dream or illusion? Is this all just the Matrix? Can we just go back to sleep? And I think the answer is, in some way, yes, we do live in a type of illusion, but it's not the way that it's usually thought of. The best way, I think, to think about the illusion, you might say, that we live in is the Hinduism concept of Maya, which roughly translates to illusion, or the seeming realness of the illusion that we live in. Because we live in a world where we perceive things through our own eyes, and as such, we perceive them separately and as a separate being, a separate existence, and as just a human being doing our own thing in this world around us. And the concept of Maya teaches us that really we exist with God and alongside God and nature and others. The soul or the spirit that is in yourself is also in all other beings and all other humans, and you are one with that same spirit that in some way is able to manifest in this world as all things. Because when you live life from a state of Maya, in a state of illusion or self-delusion you might call it, because you are in a way lying to yourself about the way that things are, you are more inclined to do things and say things and live your life in a way that is less harmonious with the way of life and with others. You might say things that hurt others or do things that you know will hurt them, or you will live in a way that's self-centered and selfish and causes harm to other beings and other humans. But luckily, we can escape from this state of Maya by recognizing and honoring our own inward nature and realizing that that same nature within us, that Atman, is one with the soul of others and with God. And when you do that, you take yourself out of the way of suffering and out of the way of creating suffering for others at the same time, because you live from that place of truth and respecting that truth and seeing the way that things truly are in this world as existing in a state of oneness. Thich Nhat Hanh, the Zen Buddhist teacher, had a really great quote where he said, "Enlightenment is when the wave realizes that it is the ocean." It's really as simple as that. When you wake up to the truth of who you are and see your own inward nature, then you are able to perceive that it is in all things, and you exist in that state of oneness. Because the truth is that the part of yourself that many are only able to feel and grasp during the deepest of meditation is in fact your true nature. When you feel completely at peace and that sense of oneness and aliveness, that is your true nature. And the task for us is to not only realize that during meditation, but to bring it forth more and more within us and live from that place. That is why ultimately teachers such as Jesus are able to fully embody that in this lifetime and speak to others in that manner. When Jesus said, "I am the way and the truth and the light," he wasn't saying, "I, Jesus, am the way." He was saying that part of me which is in you and which is nature and life, that is the way and the truth and the way that things are. He was speaking from that greater place of recognition that many teachers do. That's why many teachers sound so cryptic, is because they have completely aligned themselves with that place and they speak as such. So if you really want to, you can wake up right now to the illusory nature of life as most people are living it and begin to live in a way where you are more conscious and, shall we say, awakened to the way that things really are. You know, You are not separate from your neighbor. That's why you shouldn't harm them or do things that would hurt them. You are not separate from anyone, and we can align ourselves with that place and live a life that is more harmonious to the way that things really are. So I hope that was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next one.